Hello, we're back playing Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. Now the what's his name? Red, white, and blue corp dude. He's gonna give another testimony. So let's here's the second testimony because we stumped him a little bit. Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is why I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. I thought we hit her once. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Wait, he emphasized on it, and I kind of emphasized. Oh shoot, I think we got him. I think what do I look into the autopsy? I think, or do we look at the Miss May, April, June, July girl? That seems to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Let's press this. What do you mean, first? First? That is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? I just like it that you're being sarcastic, you son of a bitch, because I'm gonna take you down so hard, it's gonna be awesome. Please sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Let's see. Is it, this? May's testimony? The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. The victim dodged an attack that ran to her. She dodged the attack, and then ran to the right. Is there something else here? The autopsy. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. From a blow. So which one would be good, huh? This one where the victim dodged an attack and ran to the right? Let me try presenting this one first. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence and the statement just not related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over for making accusation. Oh crap. I don't think that won me any points of the judge. Well, he was against me anyway, so we don't care. She ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Maybe I'm supposed to do this one. Present? I think this is right. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Sweet. What do you have to say to that? Oh yeah, what do you gotta say about that? Don't you look at me when I talk to you. Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? Why did I use that word, even though I know I'm making fun of him? I'll refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there will be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Go Broncos. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Oh yeah, the only thing better than your corrupt system is the people, son. We got you. The crowd's on the side. No slipping out of this. I read that already. Mr. White. Oh, okay. Witness testimony. The 2 counts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mio run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. That's correct, I guess, that time. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. The whap. The whap indeed. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Mister, Your Honor, my stomach, you see, is hurting. He also have the poopies, apparently, like the last guy. Deal with it. Sunglasses gets on. This is almost over. Jeez, this was kinda easy. It was easier than that last girl. Or maybe because I just didn't know you had to be on the right, testimony thing to actually use evidence. Well, we'll see. I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. Then the next moment, I see her run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow, thwap. Phoenix. He's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something. But it won't be easy. Let's see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. What thing, actually, I guess, huh? You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Exactly what I said! Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene? Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Wait a minute. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Do I show this? Glass shards. The broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond recognition. Present! That's it! He can't know it. He doesn't know it, Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea that it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw those stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? I don't think he's seen it. I think it's big problemo. I think he can't see it because of the angle, right? They showed that one of the floor view blueprint thing. Architecture blueprint. Big problemo. I think it's big problemo. There's a big problemo, or I mean problem here. Yes, let's not talk like him. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. I think I got every word nailed there, which is fantastic for me. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. I like how they lead you a bit to know where you're going after you do get something right somehow. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. It's a blueprint, I think, the architecture blueprint. A person in the hotel could have not seen the stand before it fell over because of... this. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Yeah, it is. Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is where you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Boom, shakalaka. Well, Mr. White, what do you gotta say about that now? Say good night-night. Have a go night-night, Mr. White? What do you have to say about that, ridiculosity. I think he's just making words now. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell, and the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Oh, I think we got him! Oh, shiz! He's hitting his head against the thingy-majiggy, the stand. He has brass knuckles, though. We should watch out. Mr. White. I think he's crying. Mr. White? I think he's just crying. You did it, didn't you? Mister, Your Honor. Miss Mia. I think we got him. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Oh, shiz. This guy, no. That's far enough, Phoenix, right? What? Oh, boss battle time. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Oh snap, what is he getting at? Mona Lisa, you're loud, baby. It's a critical moment. Order, Mr. Edgeworth. Explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is setting. Me too. He's gonna say something crazy, I bet. As you know, Mr. White is a... Oh shoot, he's gonna say he came in there before. He placed a wiretap, so he saw the light stand or some shit like that. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. What does that have to do? Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. I think he is. Phoenix. Hold on to your panties, man. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you enter Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Correct. Oh my gosh, look how ridiculously arrogant he got in a second. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Bain Company law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Jeez, he kinda rose from the dead a bit. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all that means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. He went to the place wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Oh my gosh. I kind of read that a bit intense just now. Things got intense. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretap. Get that fling out here with your brass knuckles. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. I feel faint too, actually, Phoenix. Don't worry. The wiretapping. I think we're going to leave it here, because I think it's a good place to stop before he testifies again. I don't know how long this is going to last. He's a bastard. I seriously thought we almost got him. Maybe there's like the big, super big boss battle where you think you got him, but then he like just keep on beasting. Not as scary as April May, but just as bad, in my opinion. Just as bad with his purple hair and stupid diamond brooch. But tune in next time. Hopefully we get him in the next episode, maybe. I don't know. It seems like a big boss battle, though.